Joy Adams Monene, and today I'll be teaching you how to work or edit your videos with Adobe Premiere Pro, the 2021 version. And so we go and click our software. It's gonna take some time, but depending with your machine, it may open faster. And once it opens, it will give you an option to open a new project. Just click New Project, and you give the title to your new project. Video lesson 1, and from there you can choose where you want your project to be saved, the location for your files, and usually it will suggest a location that is under your documents and then Adobe Premiere Pro folder, but you can leave it in default mode, so don't worry so much about that. But if you have a hard drive or another media where you would like to save your project, that's an option. You can choose, you can browse and choose. You could even choose to have it under documents or desktop or whichever place you choose, but otherwise it's gonna come on default to go to documents, Adobe Premiere Pro, and then just click OK. And as you can see, we now have many panels, and the Adobe Premiere Pro interface is organized into areas called panels. And so this is panel 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, we have many panels. This is another one, but we have 4 major panels, and I'm going to go through them quickly. And the first panel is project panel. This is a project panel. This allows you to import and organize your work. Basically, if we want to import our work, this is the panel we're going to use to import our work. And then we have source monitor. Source monitor, this is our source monitor. It says no clip there for now. Once we import, you'll see the clips there. And this source monitor allows you to preview the clips you have imported before editing them. So you're able to preview them as before you take them to the timeline. And so, of course, the other monitor is program monitor, which is here. And program monitor allows you to preview the project as you create it. The project, you preview the project as you edit. And the other monitor panel you have is timeline. And usually this happens when you key in your video. You select the in point and the out point, and then you are able to drag your footage to create sequence. Once you drag any footage here, you're going to be able to preview it from on the program monitor as you edit. And so quickly we move and go to File and click Import. Now it's important to understand that before you start to work on your videos or editing, you can pre-plan. You can have your videos categorized in folders and photos in different folders. You can have your audio all together. And so this is what I did. I have videos, I have photos, and I have audio files. So we could choose to import the whole folder, and when we import the whole folder, it will come with these 2 files. So we're going to import that, and as you can see, we have audio files there. And so what we're going to do is we're going to enlarge this so that you're able to see all the options here, and you can create a new bin. And this new bin you can label it video, double click on it, and then from there you can right click and import, and then you go to your documents, you go where your videos are. then you're going to choose one or two videos that you want to import. Then you can click on those two items, or if you just want 3 items, depending on how many videos you want to import, you can select. So let's say 3 videos and import. Now you can see all your 3 videos here, and then we can go back to the bin. So you have the first bin, which has the audio, you have the second bin, which has the videos, and now you can create another bin. You can just come here, create new bin, and you can label it audio. You can label it photos, sorry for that. Double click on it, right click, and import your media. And then you come to where you saved your documents. You wanna click on that, photos. Oops, we made a mistake. We've imported a whole folder with 55 items. So assuming I don't need that, I'll come and clear that, and then I'll right click and import, and then I'll come to documents again, click on photos, and then I'm going to select a few photos that we can use, and then just import. So these are just few files. Once they import, you'll be able to see them. Then you go back, and right now, as you can see, we have 3 bins. We have audio, video, and photos. So we open our first bin, which is video, and you want to be able to have that available on the source monitor. So you can just click and drag, and from here you're able to preview this video before you take it to the timeline. You're able to play back and decide which part of the video you need. And so you're going to mark in. This is mark in. I is a shortcut, or you can just use these tools here. Mark in. You come select the end of the video, the end point, and you mark out. And you can see they provide shortcuts. Mark in, you use I as a shortcut, and mark out, you just press O, and it automatically, I can just press I, select the end point, select O, and then from there I'm going to drag this clip to the timeline. Now that you've dragged this clip to the timeline, we're able to preview it on the program monitor or panel, and if I decide to play, you basically can see the clip is playing, and we come to an end. And if you have a smaller screen, you can come close that panel, and then or you can just basically drag your screen to be bigger. You can just drag, hold and drag to be able to have enough screen to use. You can drag this one as well to just compress it, and it will just create you a good workflow for you to be able to have enough space for timeline for you to be able to see all the footages. And then so basically we've opened our video, we've dragged it on the timeline, and now we're going to select another video. So assuming this is the first portion of the video that we wanted to see, and now we want the other portion to come, we just wanna drag that and come again. You have the in point, then you mark out with O, and then you just come and drag it on your timeline. And from here you're able to zoom in or zoom out. Basically you're able to adjust to be able to see your footages, so that you're able to accommodate, your eyes can accommodate all the footages on the files. And then from there we can probably go to another video. Then you're going to mark in, mark out, and you're going to have your video there. So basically you have you have different clips from all the videos you imported. And now assuming we want to import, we want to go to our audio, go to the bin for audio. So we click audio. It's gonna show us our 2 clips. So we're going to bring that audio there. Usually you can see the timeline is divided into 2 portions. The first portion is the video part, which is upper, and the lower one is the audio part. So you can see video 1, video 2, video 3, video 3, video 2, video 1, and going down you can see audio 1, audio 2, and audio 3, and basically you're able to see all of those files as you edit. So we can decide to mute this just in case we don't need the audio, or we can decide to just highlight it. You can just decide to highlight this. You can just highlight this part, this audio part, and just delete it, or you can just mute it. And if you play, you'll be able to see your photos without the original audio. Good enough. So we go to this audio, we can decide to mute that and unmute this, and you can be able to listen to your original sound. There we go. Then we can decide we want to add a few photos to our tutorial. We can decide to add a few photos to our video. Then you go back, and then when you come here, it's gonna show you the bin for photos. You can just drag. You can just click and drag a photo there. Select another photo. Just position it where you want it to be. So let's magnify our timeline to be able to see more details. So you can see the photos. There goes your photo. You can come here and select and see the other photo. So basically this is how you put your things on the timeline, and we're going to learn more details on how to do the text, how to cut, how to basically delete some stuff that you don't need on the timeline. But for now, this is the introduction, and maybe if you're done with your video, you can come to file, go to export. You get to export your media, and then you can choose all, you can see all the formats we have here. So you're going to choose different formats. The reason you have many options is because you might want your video to play on different devices. So there's an option for you to choose all these formats. we'll be working on the video formats later to see which ones are used where and which ones not to use. And so you can output name, you can click to change the output name, give it a name, my first class, choose a location. Desktop can be a good option if you want to preview it faster, and then you save, and from there you can come and just export. Good, your video has successfully exported. So we go to the desktop, and there you go. You can click and watch your video. There you go.